Welcome back, fellas, into this new video of Express. Today, let's get started. If you wanted to forget the paper and use the modern way to take notes, journals, and organize this with digital notebooks. These are basically digital files that replicated the physical notebook experienced, and of course, trying to make this effortlessly. So there are three essential steps, which is design, hyperlinking, and where to sell to start making money with the ultimate passive income product. First of all, the niche and designing into Canva. So niche down to succeed. Don't just make a notebooks. You wanted to make a nursing school study notebook, for example, or an ADHD bullet journal. They target a specific person with a specific need. You might want to be making only one sale, but when you make your first sale, this is the next step to moving on forward. We want to aim for only one first sale. So the core design, you can start with a blank page inside Canva. I'm going to open my Canva. I'm going to start with an actual creation. And here I'm going to start with book or notebook. So let's go for notebook cover, something like this. So I select my template generator so I can start from scratch, and here's my notebook. So we can start with a blank page into Canva, design a clear brand cover, then design your master template page. This page contains the cover, the sidebar, the tabs, and the top navigation. So we can add a column to 5 to 7 clean shapes. This will be your tab. Give them simple titles like notes, ideas, data. Every page this needs sidebar, and to make this much more faster, we can try it out with some templates directly from the actual elements of Canva. So if I look out, for example, the element that says journal, you can see that here into journal we have this, for example, search results. So what I can do is to select elements that I liked about them. For example, into this one I select this one and I import that element. So I use this information to get started with my own graphics. So for example, I delete this element. I don't like this, but I still like, for example, this graphic tool. So I can make this, let's say, bigger, and I wanted to center them like this, and I wanted to put them a little bit down. So I will delete this. I don't need this. And into the upper side, for example, there's an actual title that I would like to import directly in here. This is exactly what we're actually looking for, to import information that you would like to add. There we go. Center them. And in this case, I wanted to delete this element and I have more information about it. There we go. Now I'm going to delete this stuff. And even what I can do is to add more space as I am just generating this. Now think of this, this might be a little bit annoying, but since we're actually making a master template, the next time you want to generate an actual notebook, you're going to be using exactly this template to generate another notebook, and you don't have to start now from scratch because you already have more information about your latest design, and we don't have to start from scratch now. So when you have this information already generated, for example, you can see that this kind of templates can help you to use these elements, and you can copy and paste them into your new stuff, and you can ungroup them and you can start to customize them as you wanted to. So I change this color for this one, for example, or I can go for black. I can select this background. I can delete this specific background, and this is exactly what we're aiming for, trying to look for something much more faster, easier to use, and use this specific template to generate my own elements, right? So now that I have finished with these elements, what I can do now is to duplicate my master template to generate various inner pages. So I go here for the grid view, and here I select duplicate the page with Ctrl D, and I have more elements and I have my own journal generated. Now to add clickable hyperlinks, for example, this is the most important step. The hyperlinks you needed to cause a destination page for each tab. So we can duplicate my initial notes template for the page number 5 times, and we can go back to the cover page. And here, for example, let's say that I have my element where it says Tuesday. I select this element that says Tuesday, go for a link, and I send this, for example, for page number 5. So I select page number 5, I hit the done, and when I click directly inside this element, so let's say this into presentation, when somebody click digitally into Wednesday, this will be sending me directly into the page number 5. This is exactly what you want to aim for when you want to generate your own journals, right? So once you finish with this element, this is the time for making some platforms and the mockups. Where do you sell this product? Well, Etsy is a fantastic for building traffic, especially for beginners, as we just saw into the beginning of the video. So you list images must be creating professional, because it's not only about making the actual notebook. If you see, most of these digital notebooks are with some mockups. So these mockups are like a presentation of how it actually looks your notebook. So we can use these mockups to present our actual digital planner. So all in one digital planner, you can see that they have actual videos. This one has like how it actually looks, all of those elements. So this is exactly what we wanted to aim for. A reminder how it actually looks, our digital notebook. So for this, you can focus into Canva, generate a new page. And here into design or into elements, I'm going to type the word mockup, and I go for book or notebook. And into mockup, here you can see, for example, this is my actual mockup. Since this is a digital mockup, I look out for something like iPad or something like that. And here, for example, this is in a specific notebook that I was looking for. I select this specific element. I put this all around my presentation, and I just copy and paste this info, so I can paste this info right over here. This is the way of how you can actually generate digital notebooks and sell them into, for example, into Etsy. So guys, with that being said, we have now reached the break end of the video, so don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more great tools how you can get started with some notebooks. Thank you once again for watching the video, guys. Hopefully we can see you next time.